All right, so lesson 13, we're writing division expressions. And again, that word expression it's a math problem there. So we're writing division problems. So at the beginning here, what we are watching for is, they just want to kind of go visual on you. So write an expression showing 1 divided by 2 without the use of a division symbol. So the idea is if you've got one whole unit, and then you divide it into 2 equal groups, all right, what we're looking at here is we have a half. All right, so 1/2 as your fraction. We got one other 2 groups. So from the model, what we can learn, yeah, you ended up, you had to take half. All right. What else did we do there? Well, we were, like it says there, we were dividing by 2. But notice the connection with half and dividing by 2. So let's go down a little bit lower, and now it says write an expression showing a divided by 2 without the use of the division symbol. So again, if you're going visual, you have the entire quantity is a, but again, you are dividing into 2 equal groups. So the whole amount was a, you broke it into 2 equal groups. It's a fraction. Again, you're taking half of it. So the main thing we're getting at here, and then this is kind of where we're watching for, is when we write division expressions using the division symbol, we represent fractions. All right, this is something we've kind of been talking about already. We've kind of dumped that division symbol anyway. Get ready to use the fraction bar. I know it's sad to say we got rid of the division symbol. It is. But again, that's all part of growing up here. So how would this look when we write division expressions using a fraction? We got to make sure that we use a fraction bar. So that's the big thing that we're getting at there. We see division, we're going to write them out as our fraction bars. All right, so let's get to the good stuff here. Write an expression showing a divided b without the use of the division symbol. The nice thing about it is it reads from left to right, just like when you read a book. And when you read a book, you read from top to bottom. So a divided by b. That's all they want. Write an expression for g divided by the quantity. Quantity here. This is a phrase that we use, and that means to get ready to use parentheses. So we're adding on to it now. We saw sum, the answer to division problem, difference, the answer to a subtraction problem. The word quantity doesn't mean one of our operations, but it does mean get ready for parentheses. So let's see here. Write an expression for g divided by. So g divided by the quantity h plus 3. So we've got to use in parentheses. Now, I know what you're thinking. What you're thinking is, whoa, division symbol. And you're exactly correct. We don't like that. So that means the g is up top. Now watch what happens here, though. Because it is a fraction, we actually don't need the parentheses down there. Because if we were going to solve this, we would solve the entire bottom, we would solve the entire top, and then we would end up dividing. So it's a good thing to start with it because it does show you the separation. So write an expression for the quotient. All right, quotient. Ooh, another word. Quotient is the answer to a division problem. Okay, so it's like sum, answer to an addition problem. It's like difference, the answer to a subtraction problem. And now we've got quotient, the answer to a division problem. So let's see here. Write an expression for the quotient of the quantity m reduced by 3 and 5. Now here's the thing. See that word and? See that word and? When you see that word quotient, that word and actually becomes the division symbol. You can use this up as around the quantity m reduced by 3. So parentheses m reduced by 3. And then we're going to divide it by our 5. But like we said, we don't like it written out like that. So it is m minus 3 in the numerator divided by and then 5 in the denominator. Again, we don't need the parentheses here because we would, when we deal with fractions, we always solve what's in the numerator first, and then we always solve what's in the denominator second. Then we do our division. So it's kind of like it has built-in parentheses already. All right, so let's go down to the exercises. 12 divided by 4. Write each expression 2 ways, using the division symbol and as a fraction. So in other words, just what we've been doing. So 12 divided by 4. All right. Yes, it's 3, but that's not what they want. They just want you to write it as an expression, which is same as 12 and then divided by 4. Let's go on to question 2. 3 divided by 5. So 3 divided by 5. And as a fraction, 3 divided by 5. Again, the first guy is always numerator. Second guy is always denominator. So a divided by 4. So a, let's divide it by 4. As a fraction, a divided by 4. And now quotient. Quotient means right up there, it is your answer to a division problem. So we are doing a division problem. So 6 divided by m. If you notice that word and made an appearance up here, the and makes an appearance here. With the word quotient, it'll always make the word and. That'll let you know where your division symbol is. So you can kind of see it, 6 divided by m. Write it out as a fraction, 6 in the numerator, m in the denominator. All right, the good ones now. All right, these are the ones that we're really after. 7 divided by the quantity x plus y. So 7 divided by quantity. Quantity means get ready to use. That's right, parentheses. So, and then x plus y. So if we go ahead and write it out, so there's your 7. We are dividing, and x plus y is in the denominator. Writing it out using the division symbol, the elementary division symbol, it's a nice way to start to kind of get yourself there. Can you just jump right to this? Yeah, eventually we'll let you do that. But again, the directions did say that we had to make sure that we did write them out both ways. So let's hear y divided by. So y divided by the quantity. Quantity means get ready to use. Parentheses, yes. So x minus 11. So when we write it out, who's in the numerator? Y. Who's in the denominator? X minus 11. Got it. The sum. Ooh, the sum. The sum means the answer to an addition problem. Much like the word quotient, the word and up there, all right? Much like the word quotient, that word and is what gets replaced with the symbol. Because we're talking about sum now, sum doesn't have to do with division. Sum has to do with addition, yeah. So it is going to be h plus 3. All right, you can see it says quantity. So yeah, we're going to break out parentheses here. Remember, with sum, we get ready to use parentheses as well. So, and then divided by, and then 4. So when we write that out, h plus 3 needs to be in your numerator, and 4 needs to be in your denominator. Try the last one there. All right. Hit pause if you need to, or just wait for the dramatics to end here. Quotient. I see quantity as well. All right, so when quotient appears, I know that's division. And remember, that word and gets changed to your division symbol that's in there. I see quantity, which means I'm going to get ready to use parentheses. So k minus 10 wrapped in parentheses, divided by, and then m. So we're going to finish off with k minus 10, all of it divided by the m that we've got. All right. We're going to see more and more. It is about repetition. It is all vocabulary that we've got here right now. So the more comfortable we come with our vocabulary, the easier and the faster it's going to seem.